Okay, everybody, in this video, I am going to now show you how to take the domain that we just purchased in GoDaddy and actually get it set up in ClickFunnels. So this is my account here in GoDaddy, and if you watch the previous video, you'll notice that it's the same domain that I just purchased for this example. If you haven't watched that video yet, definitely make sure to watch that one first. But this is what you're going to see as far as your dashboard in your account. We're actually going to start off in ClickFunnels here, and you'll log into your account and go to Account and go to Domains. And from here, you'll see your domains that you already have listed, but you're going to press this little plus icon that says when you hover over it, Add New Domain. And when you do that, you're going to have Add Your Own Domain here. You have two options. Click Add Your Own Domain. And in this case, you're going to go through and pick this domain exactly that you just purchased and paste it in there. You can type it as well because this is saying to enter the domain or enter the domain name you already own below. So we're doing that and we're adding. Then we're going to be taken to this prompt here as far as adding a CNAME record that points www.target.clickfunnels.com. So this is a lot of language that's important to read, but you don't really have to understand it. You just need to follow the instructions and make sure that you implement it. So the most important is that we're adding a CNAME record. We're having the host. It's not saying here host, but that's what this means, www, and pointing it over here to target.clickfunnels.com. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to copy that. We're going to go back to our account here in GoDaddy and click DNS on the domain that you're wanting. I should know that. Note that. And you'll get a lot of this stuff right here. And I'm going to say stuff because we're not getting technical for this course. Just know that these DNS records are what make the domain functionable. Let's just keep it at that. So what we're actually going to do is edit this top one, this A record type that's parked. We're just going to click that little pencil and delete it. We do not need it. And there's a couple ways to do this. You can either add a record, or in GoDaddy here, it just makes it easy to just edit the CNAME record because it is set up exactly how we want, except for the value. We don't want to have it be at. We want it to be the target.clickfunnels. So I'm going to just paste that over. And leaving this at the hour is fine there. And again, I got this from the instructions right here, target.clickfunnels.com, and we're just putting that those directions right here in the points to section, and we're going to press save. So that part is set up there, and that's all there is to it. So now we're going to say I've done this step. And it's going to check the domain. Now, depending on the order that you're watching these videos, I did another video how to purchase your domain in Namecheap, as well as how to add that domain from Namecheap into ClickFunnels. And if you notice, when you click this check now, you'll probably get we actually didn't in this case, which is cool. So this one happened right away. But if you do get a delay here that says, hey, we haven't been able to verify yet, it could take a few minutes. It actually can take up to a couple hours. I've never had that experience. It's always been within a few minutes, and you're all set and ready to go. Now, in this case, it does ask us to associate the funnel or the domain with a custom, the funnel with a custom domain. You don't need to do this right now. Let's just go to show me my domains. And you can see, boom, it's all set up here and it's verified. Now, the last step we want to do is actually secure it as well in ClickFunnels with that SSL that's provided with ClickFunnels. So let me actually take a step back. You want to go to your domain and click this little settings wheel. And you'll notice that these other domains have a a green lock saying domain is secured with SSL. And you'll see that this lock is gray and like it's unlocked. We want to make sure that's green and locked. So you just click that settings wheel, go to this SSL and click expand, click add SSL, and voila, it should be completed. They don't have an area to verify it right here, so you just have to click back over here at domains, and it will say securing. This can take a few minutes, but you just go again to the settings wheel. If you click expand on the SSL and do check now, you'll get the same thing will happen. It'll just almost refresh the screen. You'll go back to domains. It's still securing. So again, this could take just a few minutes. I'm going to pause this video until it is secured. Okay, so I actually only had to refresh it one more time. So this was a quick pause, and you can see that our new domain that we have from GoDaddy is now successfully secured and verified, ready to rock and roll in ClickFunnels. So there's one last thing you do want to do in GoDaddy is going back into your GoDaddy and staying in the name, the DNS records. You want to come down to this forwarding option here, and you do want to set up forwarding to your HTTPS right here, and then your domain with the www. So I'm actually going to come back over here and copy this exactly into the forwarding. And you want to leave the permanent 301 and forward only just as is, and save. And again, this it says some features may be unavailable. I've never had any issues with this at all. You can just see that your domain is now being forwarded to there. It's just a step that you want to do. We don't need to get into the technical reason why. Just make sure you do that. And other than that, you should be all set up, ready to go, and your domain will be ready to use in any funnel. As always, let us know if you have questions, and hope you learned a lot in this video.